Hi, my name is Reagan, and I was a canvasser here at Lead. And I'm going to tell you a story that I had, which was one of my experiences. So one day, me and my friend Ella, we were going out canvassing, and I think this was like my second time canvassing before. So same for her too. We were both really fresh, and we didn't have a lot of experience, and we had been having a really tough day. We went to a bunch of houses, and it was almost time for us to go, but nobody had really wanted to buy any books. We offered prayer to a lot of people, and a lot of people declined. So we were kind of tired and frustrated, and we went up to this house and knocked on this door, and this elderly Filipino couple came out. And we started talking to them, and we were like, oh, I don't know if they're gonna want these books, but they were so sweet. They were genuinely just such great people, and they were so kind and nice, and they were interested in us, and they asked us like, oh, how old are you, like where do you go to school, and they were asking us like what we were doing out there. And when we told them that we were selling Adventist literature, they were like, oh, we'd love to help support you guys, but we're not Adventists, so maybe like one of your health books. And we showed them the cookbook, the health book, and they were like, okay, we'll take this health book. And then we just thought like, oh, like most people when they say like they want a book, then they're kind of done. And so it's just like prayer time and then leave. But they were like, wait, can we actually like talk to you some more? And they like wanted to keep talking to us and having a conversation. And we were talking to them, and then somehow we brought up like the fact that they were Filipino, and Ella said, hey, wait, I'm half Filipino. And then I turned to Ella and I was like, no way, I'm half Filipino too. And both me and Ella were half Filipino, and that made that couple so happy. They were like, what? No way. And they're like, that is so cool. And then they were like, wait, can we actually look at the other books that you guys were having? They're like, we only want one book, but like, do you guys suggest another one? And we were like, this is amazing. And so we pulled out In Search of Peace, and which is the steps to Christ. And we were like, we would really recommend you read this book. This is like one of our favorite books. And they were like, okay, we'll switch out the health book for this other book. And even though they weren't Adventists, they were willing to take that book because me and Ella had a common trait with them. And so I guess that story just really reminded me that divine appointments have really, we think that they don't happen that often, but God really makes them work, and they're actually very present in our lives. And there's no way that me and Ella randomly got paired up to go to this random couple's house, and the fact that we all ended up being Filipino, and that was the reason why they decided to take the book that was about Jesus, was just amazing to me. And so God can use you. It doesn't matter if you're not experienced like me and Ella were at that moment, but he can use whatever you've got, even if it's just who you are as a person. He can use it to bring glory to his name and to further his kingdom.